There you go. 5 years, Mr. Effort. 5 long years.
It's been 5?
It's 5 years, yep.
Goddamn. Goddamn. Cool.
No pomp, no circumstance. Just like, yeah, cool.
I thought 200 was more pop than circumstance. 5 years, yeah, it's cool, but 200.
5 years, yeah, now 5 years is pretty. I think that's pretty.
That's cool,
weird.
but you know, it's issue 199.
Like, you didn't even send me flowers or anything like that, yeah, man.
It's not issue 200, right? This is 199, right? This is the lead up into the big
anniversary. The 5th anniversary is more important than 200 years. 200 episodes.
Who am I talking to? I don't know you anymore. So when the next issue 200 that comes out, be like, do not get that for Ray. He can't buy that. There's no pomp, there's no circumstance in it.
Yeah, no, numbers don't mean anything anymore, man. Like they fucking reboot fucking number ones how many times every fucking how many Batman number ones?
But if they get to 200, they're pretty big again.
And they just reboot it.
Before they get to 200?
Yeah, they've done that before, yes.
All right, Hondo, you better fucking be ready and shit. You're my reboot.
That's gonna be your foil cover. Welcome,
Dr. Omnibus.
Welcome to issue number 199. 5th anniversary. Well, a few days ago, but yeah, the 5th anniversary of the channel. The first video, starting this little thing that rised and fell and rised again. Now we're just leveled off and we're here. This is where we're at. We're gonna talk some New York Comic Con reveals, a bunch of some comic stuff, some toy news, a couple trailers came out too. Just a couple fun things to talk about. No one died, and that was important this week, so that's nice. That's always nice.
I felt it. I was like, man, no depression because of somebody.
No. Yeah, the last 2 weeks, no one important died. Well, I'm sure there was deaths, but
but
nothing to where we need to talk about, which is nice.
Nothing came across my feed. How about that?
Lady Death has taken a break. Aubrey Plaza has taken a break from killing people.
Death is on vacation.
There you go.
Brad Pitt somewhere, just chilling.
Yeah, that was a long fucking movie, man. Black. Oh, jeez. I am Ray Doomzilla, joined by the maximum effortist, the gracingest, America's sweetheart, the brown bunny himself. So what's going on, man?
I don't know now, man. I'm gonna change that shit to the brown bunny underneath there, except for the brown bunny.
How you doing, man? How you feel? 5 years, man.
Good, man. 5 years is it's it would have been sick to fucking record all the conversations we had about fucking everything up to this point. We would have had fucking episode 500.
Yeah.
Or episode 666 and shit, special Damian Wayne covered Batman. Yeah. But yeah, it's a trip. I'm just happy to, keep fucking talking, and so this is just normal conversation that we have.
Yeah, one thing Rick loves is hearing himself talk.
Oh yeah, when I go into a rant, they're great, man.
Ricky rants.
I do rant.
Good evening, nerds. What's up, Krista? Happy Taco Tuesday. What's up, Lori? It's always Taco Tuesday in our house. Big Leo, they just celebrated their anniversary, 4-year anniversary. They had their episode last night. Nice. Watched part of it. Part of 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Watched a little bit. Yeah. The Brock Purdy hate starts.
Hey, I'm not a quarterback, Leo. I'm not a quarterback. I'm a lineman. All right. I'm not meant to be quarterbacks. All right. I've never seen you fucking play quarterback. At least I attempted. Jeez. big deal. Yeah, we got some beef. We're gonna go play 1-on-1. We're on
lineman versus quarterback. How does that work 1-on-1?
Fucking kick the shit out of Leo. I'm gonna trip him up. Go fucking blindside on this.
Fuck.
All right, so let's get into some stuff. We got a bunch of little things to talk about. We'll figure some stuff out first because we like to do that here. We figure stuff out. If I can find the damn thing. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Let's figure it out with Ray Dunzilla. So we got some toy reveals at New York Comic Con. A lot of stuff. McFarlane had a big presentation. Had a lot of cool shit to reveal. Let's see. We'll go with this. So they're coming out with a comic book sequel also of King Kong, Godzilla Kong versus the JLA. The book was pretty good. It faced some delays, so the story got the momentum. Was kind of all over the place. But I bought the hardcover, so I want to read it all the way through. It probably flows a little better without having those like 4-month breaks in between. What kills it like a storyline like that. So yeah, it was a fun book. A lot of cool, like holy shit moments, and a lot of cool like fan service moments, which that kind of book needs to be. We're getting a sequel to that coming next year, which I'm all up for. They showed a couple images, but McFarlane is doing a toy line. So we're getting DC and MonsterVerse kind of toy line. So you're going to get like a monster. That Kong looks badass. I think that looks better than some of the toys that have been coming out for their Kong. And so you basically are going to get a Kong, a Batman, and a little small Batman. It's not really to scale because
I was going to say
there's like a little tiny Batman he comes with. Like realistically, it should be like the size of one of his toes, maybe. But it's a cool concept. I like the sculpt of the Kong. The Kong looks really good. So I'm assuming we're going to get Godzilla. I was assuming we're going to get Godzilla and Superman because that was like one of the big things on one of the big first issues was Godzilla taking out Superman, which was a cool moment. But this looks cool. Did you get a chance to read any of those issues?
No. I'm not sure if I like the design on that particular face sculpt right there. It looks more like Grodd than does Godzilla. I mean, than Kong. Looks more Grodd. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like the Kong from the MonsterVerse. It looks
like the comic. Yeah, if you read the comic.
Oh, it's the comics version of him.
Yeah, I think I gave you a couple of issues, but you don't like reading comics, I guess.
You know what? So, does the Gorilla City ever come into play when it comes to?
Oh yeah, they treated Kong as a god.
Like a okay, that's what I figured that they probably would. He would be a deity to them.
Yeah, he's like that. No, there's a lot of fun moments, like in the the Batman created a big bat robot to fight the monsters. The Green Lanterns came together and like formed like a Voltron type robot to like fight them. A lot of cool fan service moments. It was a lot of fun. So we get into the bigger figures. So this is cool. So if you remember the Justice League Task Force game from the 93, I think 94. This was on Super Nintendo. This was like a Mortal Kombat style fighting game, which was the Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat type. Fighting. Did you ever play that game back in the day?
Which one was it?
Justice League Task Force.
Oh, I remember it vaguely. Yeah. I didn't really play that one that much. Yeah. So
I stole these from Toy Arc from their website, but they got a picture of these. So they're doing figures based on that game, which is a pretty deep cut. I don't know, like the only super hardcore nerds remember that game at all. I still have my copy of the game. It's fine. It's a fun little game. But we're getting like the Wally West 90s Flash in that which is my favorite Wally West version right there. So it's cool to get that in the new McFarlane style. We get the mullet Superman, and then they have the Aquaman, Batman, and kind of done in the video game kind of Art Deco kind of style. I want to see some clearer pictures, but these look like fun. You said you remember playing the game or don't remember playing the game?
No, I remember playing the game. It's just it's not something that I gravitated towards most of the time when it comes to a fighting game.
I
remember the game, but I just remember being
it was like average.
It was average.
Yeah, it wasn't like a fucking it wasn't like a fucking this is a mind-blowing fucking fight.
I'm playing Clay Fighter back then if I'm playing like a regular average game.
But it's cool. I'm glad they're like going to this era because I do dig these costumes in this era because I grew up. This is the era I grew up on. Some other stuff. We got again stolen from Toy Arc. Stolen their pictures. We got some more of the 7-inch scale. These are a lot of. These are like 3 I would fucking purchase because three of my favorite characters. Yeah, the Captain Cold looks badass. There has not been a good Captain Cold figure, I think, ever in my opinion. Mattel came out 1-1, but it was so awkward. Couldn't even stand him up. It was just super awkward. That's probably the closest. So this looks fucking cool. And also we get a Power Girl in her classic Power Girl outfit, not the fucking weird new one. And trying to cover her boobs and stuff. Like, no, let the boobs, let them breathe. Let the girls breathe. And if you look right at her feet, you're going to get Streaky, the super cat from back in the Silver Age. So that's price of admission right there. You know, cat with superpowers. So I'm down with that. And we get Guy Gardner in a Green Lantern Guy Gardner. I kind of wish it was like the classic bowl cut, but this is like more of the Green Lantern Rebirth Guy Gardner, which is more like the military crew cut kind of look to him, which I'm not mad at. But yeah, these look fucking cool. These are coming out next spring. Yeah, these might be a buy for me. I think the Captain Cold for sure, and the Power Girl for sure. Like Green Lantern, the Guy Gardner.
I like Guy Gardner in the vest, man. That vest is priceless.
Yeah, it's just so cool, man. That's why I'm kind of bummed they didn't go with that look for the movie, but I do.
We still don't know if we're getting that look. Just remember that. Like we don't know, right? We don't know.
Okay, I'll always shot if they bring that look out, but so far I'm not feeling super shocked. I'm not juiced about that that look in the movie that we've seen, but it's only a behind the scene thing. It's not anything official, so hopefully they clean that up a little bit. And we get some more 5-inch superpowers. I've been really digging this line. They listen to the fans. Like the first couple waves are kind of they were trying to do their own thing. Now they're like now they're back to making making the stuff that they would have made if the line continued, which I think it was a good way to go. So we get Lobo, we get Jason Todd Robin with his little curly curls. I'm definitely digging that. We got the Atom, Ray Palmer. We got the Golden Age Flash, Jay Garrick, and we got a unmasked Batman, and then the recovery suit Superman from Superman Returns. So these look cool. I'm definitely getting the Jason Todd and the Jay Garrick. The Lobo looks like it's from the Justice League Unlimited series, so which is kind of they haven't really done any of the cartoon stuff, so that's kind of weird. Maybe that's just a design maybe it's a friendly design to have for a kids line, but these have been cool. I've been digging these a lot, and now it's cool to add to my already superpowers collection. But yeah, now it's cool. Jay Garrick and Jason Todd for sure are my buys. And yeah, the only problem with this line, they're not releasing any female figures. The only female figure they released was Wonder Woman, and people are like, we want Batgirl, we want Supergirl, we want Huntress, we want fucking Catwoman. Satana would be great. Yeah,
sick.
Yeah, so they just not, and there's a lot of Batman, Superman repaints and stuff, which I understand that they sell their line. They're the heavy hitters. They're gonna move the line. But yeah, I'm digging these. I'm liking these. Any of these stand out for you?
The Robin does.
Yeah,
definitely the Robin. The one that stands out the least is the Atom, and that's just because it's just such a plain Jane creative character costume.
It's very boring.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure there might be more details in it when you look up closer. You could probably see the Atom symbol on his.
Yeah, they're on his belt and on his head. But yeah, it's very one of the basic. Yeah, the most basic fucking costume design.
Yeah, I mean the ones that stand out from these three, like it's the Lobo, Jason Todd, and the Flash. Yeah. I like the Batman. But does he come with a second head? Does he head sculpt? With the cowl. Or
there's been like 20 Batmans already, so this is one without the
head. Yeah. And I've never been a fan of mullet Superman. Sorry, that's not me.
He's a country boy.
Yeah, okay. I don't think he looked like Billy Ray Cyrus and shit on a fucking vacation.
All right, let's. And Hasbro had a couple things, nothing too much. They did show off their Sentinel. They got a Sentinel coming out. It's going to be like 22 inches. This is based off the X-Men cartoon design. It's going to be like come with a different like face thing. You can swap out the face with battle damage and stuff. So this is cool. I think it's like $175 though, which is pretty pricey, but it's a cool looking piece. I'm not going to buy this, but I'm really digging the X-Men 97 stuff. I hope they come out with more. I'm really digging.
Is that the 97 line right there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's cool, but yeah, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend. And it's fucking 22 inches. It's huge. I like where did I fucking put that? But it's cool. Hasbro didn't really have too much. They showed a lot during San Diego Comic-Con, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't show too much. Like they had a couple reveals for some reissues on some figures. The only one that kind of stood out to me, we got cartoon Snake Eyes, the Mass Effect Snake Eyes. This is like the first story arc that came out when they're building the Mass Effect, and so they had to collect all these pieces. And famously, Snake Eyes got radiation poisoning, and so he comes with the glowing hands and stuff. He gets attacked by a polar bear, if you remember the episode. So this is the Commando Snake Eyes. This is a lot of people's first like Snake Eyes. So yeah, this is cool. I might buy it just because I like the polar bear. I want the bear to fucking be
I like the blue Snake Eyes, man.
Yeah, he's cool. It's a cool design.
Yeah, everybody remembers him, just being all in black. This is like the Snake Eyes that I was introduced to when I first saw him. It was that cool blue fucking armor.
Yeah. This was like the first figure too, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, everybody likes dope, the ninja Snake Eyes, but yeah, this comes with the mass device, and I guess they're going to come out with some other other characters from that episode in those colors and stuff.
That's a classified?
This is a classified, yeah.
Nice.
I like the ones that come with animals. It's cool. I like the
Well, I thought that would have been like a build-up figure, but that's a pretty dope figure to have. Because look, the fucking bear. The bear come with 2 fucking face sculpts?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, the bad and
that's dope as shit, man. Fucking the Snake Eyes doesn't come with. He comes with a lot of shit, but no second head sculpt because you really need it.
What are you gonna have?
You probably could have had like his head and fucking what's it called? Like, remember how his whole body was glowing and shit? That could have been an option. But
yeah, this looks cool.
I think it's sick.
Yeah, I might have to pick this one up. Yeah, this is just the prototype, the render. So just a render. So, but yeah, these look cool. I'm digging the classified for sure. There was a bunch of other stuff revealed, but I can't go through it all of it. But it was a lot of cool shit that got revealed. A lot of cool little independent companies are doing a lot of cool shit. So go check out some like Toy News SI and Toy Arc. Get to check out some of the cool reveals. Big Leo, all the disc, Leo. I heard your tone. I didn't like your tone, Leo. Let's see. Lori, happy anniversary. Thanks, Lori. Hondo, the Hondalorian. We'll catch a replay later. Just dropping by into show support to my fellow nerds. The Steve Winwood Superman. Classic. All right, so let's get on to some more stuff. First, if you're watching, you're new. Even if you're new, not new, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts, share your some fun stuff you picked up too. We're going to talk about a pull list later. So yeah, come join us for that, and share the video if you can, and talk about us and spread the word, spread the gospel of the SF Comic Book. And tune in next week for the big 200 show. I'm still not sure what the hell we're gonna do. What's gonna happen?
I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know what popping, and it's also the Halloween show that day too. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna.
I don't know, man.
They might be in costume, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we'll see. It should be fun. We'll have fun no matter what. We'll have some drunken shenanigans, I guess. You'll see us next week. All right. So let's talk about, get this out of the way. I know Rick has some opinions on this. Blade. We've talked about Blade so much. Blade is not happening. We called this early on, like this is not happening with definitely not in this form. This Blade, he got announced in 2019 that he was going to be Blade. He came on stage like, oh, he's Blade, and we all got excited because, like, just looking at him, like, This guy's Blade. Like this guy,
he's fucking Mahershala Ali's hella cool, man.
he's a badass. Like if anybody's gonna replace Wesley Snipes as Blade, is this guy? He's fucking looks cool as fuck. He's like, even if he's not a vampire in this movie, he needs to play like a fucking badass vampire in another movie. So like we're pretty excited about this. And they constantly they did not know how to make a Blade movie. They kept on trying to add all these other characters, and the budget was way too fucking big. They tried to add like the Black Knight and all these other secondary. Like Blade wasn't even the main character in the movie. I heard at one point, and it just like why? And it was going to be PG-13, which is another bad move. So it just went through writers, went through directors. Now it's finally taken off the schedule. This is not happening in this form. It maybe I think it's good. Just maybe do a Marvel special like they did Werewolf by Night. Maybe put him in do Midnight Suns and have him spin off from that. There's a couple ways you could do it, but yeah, Blade in this form with Mahershala Ali is not happening. We called this a while ago. We said this. Mr. Effort, you want to do your victory lap and
Well, this is them. Not knowing what to do with Blade at the beginning, because they were trying to fold him into the MCU, with the whole Black Knight thing and the Eternals, but that was like the biggest mistake ever. Blade should have been something set apart, kind of like Deadpool Wolverine, where it's not really in the MCU, but it kind of is, and that's fine. But dude, this is such a fucking disappointing call, that we're not going to get to see Mahershala Ali as Blade is never going to happen. The guy's getting way older. There should have been two fucking movies out by now of Blade.
Yeah. When he was like 44 when they first announced it. So yeah, he kind of aged out of the not saying you can't. You're a vampire and like black don't crack. So he could have played the character for a few more years. But
for a few more years. The weird thing about this is, this was a movie that wasn't even going to be on Marvel's slate. It wasn't even on their fucking radar. Until he was like, oh yeah, I really wanted to play Blade, which prompted the execs to be like, oh shit, is this a thing? Can we do this? So they moved rash, they made rash movements, and you can see that it's not going to pan out. Now, down the line, how do you make it up to him? Because I'm sure the guy missed out on a lot of work waiting for this shit to happen. Kept the schedule clear. Probably could have had a lot of roles. My whole thing, does Marvel owe him? And if they don't fucking do it,
depends if they had a pay or play. Like some actors like Marlon Wayans it was cast as Robin in the Batman Forever movie, and they cut his character out of the movie, but he still got paid for that movie. So if you have a pay or play deal, yeah, he'll get paid. But it doesn't. Well, I don't know what the contract was for him.
Because right now I think the best way. And I'm hoping this would, if I was them, if I was Gunn and Safran, I'd fucking go snatch this motherfucker up real quick and put him into the. Who could he play in DC? Oh, he would have been a great Jon Stewart. He really would have been a great Jon Stewart. He would have brought like just the human element to him. I would say Martian Manhunter.
Be good. We got Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, that'd be fucking dope.
Man, with the white temples and just like fucking doing Batman hell shit.
I definitely would say for me, the other one I was thinking of, but it's just not a well-known character, dude. It would have been the Spectre.
Spectre would be good too, yeah.
Yeah, he just like the type of character the Spectre is.
His voice and like his
yes, dude. Especially the way the character kind of breaks down. I think what was his? I can't remember his name. I think his name is Crispin, Detective Crispin something. I can't fucking remember his last name.
Yeah. Well, Jim Corrigan. Jim Corrigan.
Yeah, Corrigan was the guy after, I think.
He was original.
Before. Yeah, then Crispin, Detective Crispin became
Crispin. The dude. I want to say Crispin Glover so bad.
So do I. It's not fucking McFly. But,
it's too bad about Blade. As much as I hate reboots, I'd be okay with Blade. It wouldn't be a real reboot.
It wouldn't be a reboot. It wouldn't have been a reboot.
Putting him into the and you kind of we've tried to talk about this before. You don't like the idea of Snipes coming in and reprising Blade.
I don't. It's just you could see it when you watch Wolverine Deadpool. It's just time has passed them, man.
Yeah.
It's not that Black doesn't crack. It's that you could see it in his body. Like,
yeah, he's not the same. Yeah,
he's not the same, man. Oh, that's an interesting one. I don't know.
I can't see him.
I actually have, like, me, if it's Deadman, it'd be somebody way younger for Deadman. Like, super young. I don't think I want him in his 50s.
He can play Lobo.
Oh, we got Lobo down already.
Right there.
Yeah, that's Lobo right there. That's Lobo. He is fucking Lobo. That's the most perfect casting ever. You want fucking you want Broy something? Yeah, Broy Lobo would be great. But yeah, so that's it for
Brobo.
Brobo. I hope DC swoops. I really do. Because
or like find something else for him to do
I think we just got so fucking juiced because it's Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, it was good casting, and they didn't know how to, like, it sounded like they were finally starting to get it. Like, oh, this movie should be rated R. He should be killing vampires. What's so hard about, like, writing this script? Just have Blade killing vampires. Throw in fucking some lore. But you're no, it was gonna be R. So, like, yeah, we're gonna have blood.
They can't do blood because they're Disney. They don't want to fucking do blood.
Did you watch fucking Deadpool Wolverine?
Yeah, but that's why I said it. But that's not folded into the MCU yet.
But it's a part of the MCU.
Yes and no, but it's not folded in yet. But this thing was being thought of being folded in with the connections to the Black Knight. Yeah, they make connections just verbally, but you didn't see anybody from the MCU. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You saw the TSA. Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
My bad.
Phantom Stranger. That'd be a good one.
Phantom Stranger would be good.
Yeah,
it's another not well known character.
I like they casted Metamorpho already, so yeah, I like the dude that's playing Metamorpho, so that's good. Without Whistler too, yeah, no more Chris Christopherson, so Merlin. Hondo, you could just name it. You're just naming every single fucking DC character. Come on, man.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I want. I don't want Ali to play a villain. I want him to play a fucking hero.
Yeah, because I think it'd be easy for him to play a villain, but I want to see him play a hero.
Yeah, I want to see him play a hero.
Yeah. So it's a bummer, but hey, they missed out. That's one of those.
They fucked up.
Yeah, that's one of those misses that we're gonna always think about. Like, that would have been cool, but they kind of missed out on that. So that sucks. All right, let's talk about a couple trailers that dropped. You said you didn't see the Love Hurts trailer, right?
I did not see the Love Hurts trailer.
The Ki Kwan. I can never fucking.
Ki Hui Kwan.
This looks like a lot of fun, man. It looks like a cool kung fu like fucking flick, and it's.
Is he the lead?
He's the lead, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's just one of those classic. Oh, he used to be a killer. Now he's like trying to be a regular guy, and he's got.
Oh yes,
he gets brought back into the life. It looks like a lot of fun. Looks fucking just like cool. Fucking looks like a cool action. If you didn't know, he was he was like a fight coordinator. He worked on X-Men and a bunch of movies. And you saw him in Everything Everywhere at Once. He fucking kicked ass in that movie. So just like it looks like a fun flick. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, and we got Werewolves. The Frank Grillo that came out. They took my title. Somebody finally did it. It took fucking 20 years.
That was it's a great title.
Simple, but nope, they took it finally. It was like I knew it was gonna happen, but so this trailer it feels like it's the Purge meets fucking. What's the other? Dog Soldiers meets fucking.
I say Daybreakers, man.
Daybreakers. Yeah, it's kind of like a very mixed. This looks like a lot. The wolves look all right. They look decent. Like one of my biggest complaints with a lot of werewolf movies. The werewolves look like ass, but these look pretty decent for the most part. It looks like a lot of action, a lot of crazy lore. Taking the werewolf genre, kind of doing some new things with it. I'm kind of interested. This could be bad. It could be good. I'm not sure. It's one of those like this could be hit or miss. This could be like really fun and a cool werewolf movie, or it could be like a really kind of cheese and boring cookie cutter action fucking flick with a couple werewolves sprinkled in. But I love Frank Grillo. I love werewolves. I'm pretty much in for this. Like, there's no, but I'm, we'll see. I wasn't like blown away by the trailer, but I didn't hate it. So, what do you think, man?
It looks like something fun. That's all. It doesn't look like it's going to be a classic or anything to me. Yeah. It just looks like something fun. I'll probably watch it. Good popcorn flick. I love Frank Grillo in anything action. I was just watching The Gray, where he plays kind of like a sniveling bitch at times in the movie. But he's just a good. It fits him. That kind of role fits him really well. I saw the title. I was just like, oh man, right off the bat. But then I watched it. I was just like, it's okay. Yeah. It doesn't wow me. Even the werewolf design doesn't fucking super wow me.
It's not bad though. Like I've seen worse in the last couple of years.
Well, we've seen worse just recently in the Wolfman. But
yeah, that like I really hope that's not the final design.
I think that's just hopefully a mid transformation kind of thing.
I hope so, because if it's that, that's gonna take me right out of it. And that's just like he looks like a were rat. It doesn't look like a werewolf. Like he looks like a were possum. Doesn't look like a fucking werewolf. It doesn't look like what movie is this?
Were squirrel.
Yeah, I like Blumhouse, does some good stuff, but
I like dude. I mean, when I was watching the trailer, it has a great feel to it. It feels like it's gonna have like a lot of good tension.
About the Wolfman.
Yeah, the Wolfman, but it just that design's gonna fucking kill that movie, man.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be scared of that?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it just looks like he has like fucking
throw a piece of cheese and you're fine.
Yeah. He just looks like he has scurvy. He doesn't look like he's fucking doesn't have anything fucking
scurvy.
Scurvy's making a comeback too. So
yeah, well, eat your oranges, guys. Vitamin C.
It's vitamin me.
Oh, and here comes the chest burster. Sorry, they finally put Alien Romulus just right there. I love it.
All right, that's another trailer that dropped. We got for the series Creature Commandos. This is the second one, right?
Second one.
Yeah. This trailer came out. This is the first of the DCU James Gunn universe. This is the first movie to kind of like shoehorn the next phase of DC on the screen. They said a lot of things are going to be cohesive. We're going to have the cartoons and the games and stuff are all going to be in canon. So this is like the first shot. We're going to have this looks fun. I'm kind of disappointed in the animation. Like I kind of this feels like the last 10 years of DC animation, which it's fine, but it just doesn't feel like I kind of wanted to do something new.
Don't fucking change what's good, Ray.
Yeah, still.
Don't change what's good, Ray.
It feels like those Justice League fucking Darkseid War fucking movies that are fucking mediocre as hell. But this looks great. Like the cast looks really good. It looks like a lot of humor. It has James Gunn like stank all over it. It feels like we're this is a good starting off. We get Frank Grillo again popping up, playing Rick Flag Sr. We got the Bride of Frankenstein. Got Frankenstein. David Harbour's playing Frankenstein, which is cool. We're gonna have Cersei, Anya Chawbatra. She looks familiar. This cast looks pretty good. It's looking fine. It looks fun. Alan Tudyk's in there. Dr. Phosphorus. This looks like a lot of fun. It's gonna be one season. I thought this was going to be a movie, but this is a season of show. So it should be. It's going to be jumping on Max. What do you think of the trailer, man?
I fucking love it, dude. I just love this kind of fun stuff. Oh, Anya Charlatra. That's if you've seen the first season of The Witcher. That's Yennefer. So I don't know if you've seen The Witcher, but that's where you probably might recognize it from.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I'm fucking juiced. It's the beginning of something bigger now. Hopefully, I'm a bigger DC fan than it comes to Marvel. I do like Marvel. Don't get me wrong. I like the characters of Marvel, but sometimes I think their stories are they're all recycled. but Marvel just fucking, it's like Dragnet. We change the names and the faces for, I'm just like, oh, okay. Sometimes they're like, what's the one that you told me you were reading, the Iron Man or something, or Doom, some other one where somebody's taking over something. I'm like, that's Superior Spider-Man all fucking over again.
Oh,
Infamous Iron Man, or
no.
There's another one though, but it's just I'm just like, dude, it's just another recycled fucking storyline. That's why I like when I hear good original shit. That a lot too, though, man. No, that's why I said it's not. But some of the original shit that DC does is fucking great. I mean, it to me it stands out a little bit more. It's a little bit more grandiose. I'm not taking away from Marvel. Don't get me wrong; they have great storylines too. But some of the fucking shit, like DC's, are like, it feels like an opera, it feels like a novel. Marvel still feels like a comic book at times. Final Crisis, not Final Crisis, Identity Crisis. I wish they would do that as a movie. It'd be fucking nutso.
People do not like that storyline.
Yeah, people don't like that storyline, but it's a great fucking storyline when it comes to like a whodunit, or if it works for like a fucking series.
Oh yeah,
for something live action.
People really hate that fucking storyline. I was like, I like that storyline. I thought it was good. They did something different, but yeah, people do not like that storyline.
Oh, see,
you might be in the minority on that one.
No, those are the gatekeepers, bro. I get it. Sometimes I'm on the outside looking in, but it's something different, something new. Yeah, they probably don't like the shit with Sue Dibney. That's what really bothered them. But that's what I mean. It's just I have more hope for. I want DC to do well, and Creature Commandos is, to me, like, this is the starting point for something bigger.
Yeah, and we got a glimpse of Krypto this week. Also, we got a little shot of Krypto and Superman hanging on the moon, looking down on Earth. People were like all fucking bitchy about this too. Like, what the? It's fucking Krypto, man. I love Krypto, man. Fuck. So yeah, we get Krypto's going to be in the movie. James Gunn talked about how he adopted a dog, and he kind of changed the flow of the script, and he wrote Krypto in, which I'm all for, man.
I'm all for that too.
Yeah. Look, Krypto's a badass too. If you ever read Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, one of the most saddest scenes. There's like a few scenes that have truly like made me sad. Aunt May dying and Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 300, even though that got 400, even though that got retconned. Alan Moore wrote the last Superman story, and Krypto, to save Superman, attacked Kryptonite Man and basically took him out, like fucking killed Kryptonite Man, but he absorbed all the kryptonite and killed him. One of the saddest fucking moments, man. Krypto is a badass. I love Krypto. Bringing him into this, and it's just gonna, like, people, it's too crowded. So like, dude, you saw how many characters Guardians of the Galaxy had? Just in that third one, he had like fucking 20 characters. No one had.
He knows how to juggle.
Yeah, and it didn't feel like fucking too crowded. It didn't feel, everyone had their moment, and like a lot of the stuff like that JLA is probably going to be one scene. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to be sprinkled into the whole fucking movie. I think it's one scene. He's going to meet the JLA, and let fucking James Gunn do his thing. But I do like the inclusion of Krypto. I think that's just going to make it just more fun. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing a super dog wreak havoc and trying to control it, and like, it's not going to be the whole fucking plot of the whole movie. It's not going to be Krypto fucking destroying Metropolis or anything like that. But it looks cool. I like that image. You saw the image too, right? Yeah, it's a very cute image, and I love the story behind it too, like how he took the dog from a hoarder house and he was wreaking havoc, and kind of changed when he was writing the script. He like changed the script because he was like, people put their life in their scripts, their stories. So I think it's gonna be a good addition.
Well, it's a great addition for me because it's like that, that farm boy with his dog kind of storyline that he's gonna have with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just, dude, I looked at we don't get to see a full front face of the dog, but like I closed in and you see like the hair, its fur, how it looks. It looks great. It looks like a little mutt.
Little mutt.
Little
and like,
terrier mutt, white mutt.
You're supposed to be this kind of dog. Like, he's a fucking alien dog. Like who? He can look whatever.
Yeah, as long as he's not a fucking Rottweiler or a fucking Great Dane or some shit like that. He has to be or a little fucking little Shar-Pei. All right, you know.
Yeah.
If he was a Pekingese, I'd be fucking mad as fuck right now. But he's not. He's he's like a little fucking terrier kind of a thing. So it's
a little mixed fucking muddy.
Yeah, a little mixed muddy.
I think it's gonna be a fun addition, like to see Krytpo. It's never like he's doing fun stuff that's never been done on the screen. I'm digging it, man. I can't wait to see a trailer. I think we're gonna get a trailer pretty soon too.
I think we're gonna get one in December.
Yeah, that was my thought too. I think it's a good time. It's coming up pretty quick. Like next July is like not that far away. So it's gonna be
time gets here fast, man. I can't wait. I think that's probably right now. That's my most anticipated.
Next year,
probably.
Yeah, that and Fantastic Four are my two most anticipated. I
like Fantastic Four, but
I've been waiting for that movie my whole life. Man.
Can't hold out hope for fucking Marvel right now.
I've seen a good Superman movie. I've never seen a good Fantastic Four movie, so that's why I'm more excited about that.
James Gunn is starting something fucking new. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
it's not.
Y'all gonna watch Venom or not? I think I'm gonna watch it. I'm skipping the second one.
I think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm hearing what they're trying to do too. I want to see what they do at the end. Like what
fuckers, man. As soon as they fucking announced that it was gonna be Null, I was like, you guys fucking got me.
Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna do. I'm gonna have my little movie pass, so I'll probably watch it on that because I'm not gonna. I won't pay extra for it, but I have a movie pass, I can use it. So yeah, I'm gonna check it out. All the Venom buckets and shit look cool too. I just wish they made. I don't know. I'm not seeing the second one. I refuse to watch the second one. It looks like ass. I saw a video on it today. I was like, I kind of confirmed a lot of the suspicions and things. I was like, kind of like, oh, this is gonna suck. So I'm not. I'll check it out. Did you see the second one?
Me, yeah, I watched the second one.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's really not as the first one's. The first one's pretty good, but
the first one's fine. Like it's like I still have a problem. I still have a problem with Venom being told without Spider-Man because it's kind of a big part of his origin.
Yeah. If we're giving letter grades to like the first Venom's a B-. It's not bad, and it's not fucking regular.
Yeah, and I would say if that movie came out in like the 90s, it'd be one of the best comic book movies ever. But it came out.
It'd be the greatest comic book ever.
Yeah, but it came out in a modern time where we're a little spoiled now. So
the thing that gets me about this one is like the new one, the big imagery. Oh, everybody's fucking going crazy over like the Venom horse. I'm like, you guys are a fucking bunch of sheep that you guys get fucking excited over a fucking Venom horse.
Easy, yeah. Any interesting later too? I like those trailers. Those trailers, I think, showed way too much, and I didn't need a fucking Kanye song in the fucking Gladiator 2 fucking trailer.
Yeah, you can't do fucking that kind of music for Epic.
Using Kanye in every fucking trailer is so fucking obnoxious. I'm sure Ridley Scott had nothing to do with that, but this looks all right. I don't know, like I'm not like the huge like people love Gladiator. It's fine. It's just not one of my favorite fucking movies. I think it's fine.
Gladiator's amazing.
I got to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it didn't hit me like it hit everyone else. But it's fine. It's kind of forgettable for me.
Fucking Ralph. Oh, dude, Ralph Cifaretto made it fucking so memorable. Fucking Sopranos. Hey, you see fucking Gladiator? Oh,
that's probably the best part of the movie. Yeah. July 11th, Superman. Big Leo's birthday. Let's set it up. Yeah, July 11th. Yeah, we got
watch party.
Yeah, Superman for Leo's and Fantastic Four for my birthday. We'll get a good July. It's gonna be epic next year. July's gonna be cracking. All right.
Superman versus Fantastic Four. Wow.
I'm fucking excited for both. So I'm not trying to compete. I'm not pinning them together.
Oh no, I'm thinking of them. I'm thinking of the movie dollars when it comes to box office.
Yeah, and hopefully people will accept this shit, man. Like I don't know, man. People are like super already to like hate and pounce on fucking that movie, but
both they're wanting to hate on both right now so far. Marvel because it's the MCU, it's fashionable to fucking hate in the MCU, and the fucking Snyder marks who are fucking going all against fucking James Gunn.
Yeah, for sure. So we have So we can talk some comics stuff. I know it's crazy, but
Whoa.
I know SF Comic Book Co. talking comics. But yeah, we got a bunch of comics, some comic reveals. Have you heard of the Absolute Universe they've been doing?
I've been hearing about it that they're making changes, but it's like, dude, I understand that these are other Elseworlds, and it's not the fucking main continuum of the fucking story.
It's kind of an ultimate universe. Darkseid has I read the All In book where Darkseid kind of merged with the Spectre and kind of split the universe, and so it didn't split the universe, but made a new universe where the heroes are not with their base, they're not with their their families, and not with their the people that raised them and how they became heroes. Like, so they're getting thrown into a universe where they don't have that that backup. So he wants to create these heroes without these backups. So I did read the Absolute Batman that came out by Scott Snyder. It's an interesting take.
Snyder.
Yeah, Scott Snyder is a great writer, great Batman writer too. So this is him kind of going. So this is Batman without without the support. He's not rich. He has he's not rich. His dad was a teacher, wasn't a doctor, so they were kind of poor. His mother's still alive. His dad's dead.
Wow.
It's an interesting take. I'm definitely gonna get this to you so you can read it and check it out. But it's definitely a different kind of Batman. He's like a beast too. He's a fucking yoked out motherfucker. He doesn't skip leg day. So he's kind of doing this thing without the support system he has. Alfred's like a MI6 agent coming in to like investigate shit that's going on in Gotham. Bruce grew up in the streets, so he grew up with all the villains, that the people that would become villains are all his like friends. So it's kind of it's an interesting take. It's not the greatest thing I ever read, but it's definitely interesting take on the Batman. He's pretty brutal. He will chop off a motherfucker's hand. His emblem turns into an axe at one point.
So it's there's a little bit of what Damian is in him.
Kind of, yeah, it's like a very Frank Miller-esque kind of like world here. Like it's very interesting. Superman, like Wonder Woman, like it's coming out. No island, no Amazon.
No Amazons.
Yeah, Kelly Thompson's writing it. I like Kelly Thompson a lot. And then Superman's coming out too. Kind of curious about that one also. We got some more reveals. We got like Green Lantern and Absolute Green Lantern, Absolute Flash. Flash looks interesting. Jeff Lemire's writing it.
Oh, nice.
I like Jeff Lemire a lot. If you haven't read some of his stuff, he's a really good writer.
Who's doing Green Lantern?
Lanterns is being done by. To that. This one is going to be Wally West Flash also, and there is no Barry Allen. There is no Flash family or anything. So this is a teenage Wally West, which I'm glad they're sticking with Wally West because he's the better Flash.
Yeah.
His fucking his costume right now that they retcon him in the regular universe is fucking absolute shit. This is like one of the worst fucking costume designs I've ever seen. So hopefully they don't fucking keep this fucking going. Let's see, Absolute. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, who's doing the Green Lantern?
Because that'd be an interesting take. And which Green Lantern are they going to do? Are they doing Hal or?
I think it's Hal. Let's see. Ultimate Wonder, Ultimate Flash, Jeff Lemire, Ultimate Al Ewing, who's a fucking excellent fucking writer.
Yeah.
He did a great run on fucking X-Men and a bunch of other stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. So it's Superman's being done by Jason Aaron, another great writer. So these are all like, this is kind of their ultimate universe, kind of them doing a different thing. So I'm kind of intrigued. I like the writers are doing this stuff. So so this is I'm gonna check it out. I'm not saying this is gonna be like the greatest thing ever, but it's definitely interesting so far. Absolute Green Lantern by Al Ewing. I don't have who's gonna be in it. I think it's gonna be what's his name? I think it's Jordan, I believe, because one of the images I saw. But yeah, no, this is it's interesting. Like I said, it's not the best book I've ever read, or like it's going to be a game changer. But I'm curious. Like Jeff Lemire writing Flash, and I'm glad they're sticking with Wally. I'll probably definitely pick that one up. But it's going to be interesting. I'm curious about the Superman and Wonder Woman also, so I'm going to check them out. And once I check them out, Rick will be checking them out. So
yeah, just trying to. Yeah, it is. Hal Jordan.
It
but
is,
there's
right?
Multiple Green Lanterns though.
Yeah, I think it's called Lanterns or something like that.
Yeah. Joe Mullen.
Mullen.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the girl Green Lantern, the chick.
What's a Joel?
I think
What's her name?
Joe Mullen, Mullane, Joe Mullane, Mullein.
That's my name too.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping it would be that. And that's cool though if they give it to another up and coming lantern. But why does Earth have so many fucking lanterns already? Like,
it's gonna have to read the book and find out.
That's the fifth fucking Green Lantern or sixth.
Too many lanterns on Earth. Yeah, I don't like all these.
Too many Earthling lanterns.
Yeah, I don't. There's like 5. Like Simon Biles, Kyle Rayner.
Someone's got to die.
Chick. Yeah, there's like 6. Yeah, no, there's too many.
Too many. No, and I understand that fucking Darkseid and everybody wants to come here and start shit, but that's just way too many. Fucking Hal Jordan, fucking Jon Stewart, Guy Gardner, and fucking Rayner should be able to fucking mop up.
Yeah,
no problem.
So staying on the Batman subject, so we're gonna get this. This could be fun. A book that definitely brought a lot of people back into comics, and kind of like kind of ushered that new age of DC. The Hush 2 is happening, with which I wouldn't really care about, but the original creative team is coming back. So we got Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee, Scott Williams coming back to do Hush 2, which is awesome. They came out with a couple pages. So I don't know if this is going to be in canon or is this 20. Wow, that came out 22 years ago. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're going to Jim Lee hasn't done a regular book in a long time, probably like 10 years. So this is kind of interesting. I'm definitely curious about this. Hush was definitely one of those comics that I showed friends that weren't reading comics, like, hey, this like you need to read fucking Hush. It's fucking Jim Lee doing Batman, and all the villains are coming back. It's like it's basically like a Batman Greatest Hits album. Like a lot of people that ask me, like new readers, and like, oh, what book should I read, like to get into Batman and like know the histories and stuff. Hush is definitely one of those books you kind of throw in there, like Hush and like Year One and Long Halloween. Those are kind of books you tell people, oh, you should read these books. So it's definitely cool to see Jim Lee coming back. Yeah, I haven't really liked a lot of his work recently. He's kind of like phoned it into me. So hopefully he'll put in some actual like.
I think he phoned it in on this one. This is his shit.
Yeah, this is what kind of brought, this was a big deal for DC, and a lot of ramifications came out of this book. And so hopefully he doesn't phone it in for this. I like Jeff Loeb a lot as a writer. But yeah, man, your thoughts? Hush 2 coming out.
Excited. Super excited. I know they've already announced Court of Owls for the Batman 2. I'm still holding out.
That's not really official.
A lot. That's been the big thing, but
yeah,
I'm still holding out.
Until I hear like official something like it's a lot of news and bullshit that's coming up.
This is one of those signs that leads me to believe that Hush is the villain and going to be in the Batman 2, because you're coming out, you're refreshing everybody's mind of a character, and that you're bringing back about 22 years later, like you said. So. And if they were to make like the Court of Owls, to me, it's kind of a cheap move, making a group. I like them, but they're so recent. There's so much shit that you can.
15 years ago,
it's still more recent than Hush, and they kept them more relevant with other shows. And Hush, he hasn't really got much play. He kind of just fell off to the wayside.
Yeah,
great villain. It's just Bruce's perfect counterpart. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to see exactly where they pick up, continuity wise, like you said.
This is one of those books that where I was every week. I was like, first thing I had to read was Hush because I wanted to see what happened.
I even got like the fucking side books, like Heart of Hush. The ones where I don't want to fucking ruin anything, but the ones with Catwoman, fucking dope. He's a fucking sick fucker, dude. So that's part of my hope that news like this is a way to reintroduce fans to a character that they might be bringing out for the film.
Yeah,
because I've been calling Hush for Batman 2 since I saw it.
Yeah, they kind of set it up for sure. It's kind of a perfect villain for that kind of like universe they've created for Bruce Wayne. No, this is the Hush was such an important man. I remember that Jason Todd reveal at the end of that issue, one of the biggest, like, even though they kind of like took it back, and then they retconned it again, like a couple when Judd Winick took over the book. But I fucking really love that fucking reveal. Like I was fucking blown. That look of fucking Jason Todd fucking holding fucking Tim Drake by the fuck with the batarang and fucking, oh man, it was just
a different colored suit.
That was like one of the biggest holy shit fucking moments in reading comics. Like, oh fuck, because that was like when I started reading comics, like the Jason Todd storyline was like one of the big like storylines I was following, like the Tim Drake reveal. So that was like when I was first getting into comics. I was like the first bit of knowledge I was like absorbing. So having Jason Todd come back, like that was awesome, and I'm glad they retconned it to actually like it actually happened. He traded places with Clayface, so they kind of retconned the retcon. Which I dug. But yeah, no, it's cool to see these guys coming back for this. I'm definitely going to pick this up, and hopefully it's not going to be as good as original because nothing usually is. But hopefully this is like fun and they hit some cool fucking use some of the characters they didn't use in the first one because Batman's rogues are fucking so vast and there's so many like you can use, and
he has the best rogues gallery.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. This is definitely one of the biggest news to come out of the Comic-Con for sure.
Yeah, I'm just I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
This is something I'm not gonna pick up single issues, but I'm definitely gonna get that fucking hardcover paperback trade.
I was like, I know this definitely gave Rick a bat boner for sure. We saw it.
Jim Lee. Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb. That's all you need.
It's a good combo, man.
Yeah.
Is there a Lanterns movie or a series being developed? It's a series on HBO. They just casted Jon Stewart. I saw that Rebel Ridge finally, and it was pretty good. It's good. Like you said, it's a good origin story for Jon Stewart.
It feels like it's gonna feel like a Jon Stewart origin story. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, no, he did good in that. I definitely can see him being in that movie in that universe. So. So yeah,
I wonder if he blows up Zanshi at the end of fucking the Lantern series. that'd be fucking sick.
I'll be fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go jump into some Marvel news. You can see the background. That Marvel had a big showing for some comic stuff. Marvel. We get our first look at Herbie over there in the A. You can see Herbie. How Herbie's gonna look. Marvel had some. They showed Daredevil Born Again footage, but they haven't released it online yet. But from all accounts, it's very in with the Netflix series. So they did the smart thing and stopped production and retooled and like, hey, we have all the fucking setup we need. Let's fucking continue that. So we're gonna get so the big thing about Marvel this year. So this will be, I guess, our main topic for this week. Doom is gonna be taking a big place in Marvel. He is the new Sorcerer Supreme. He's the Grand Poobah right now. So Doom is gonna be it's one world under Doom. It's gonna be the big storyline next year. And you talked about like, Hush is going to be in the Batman. They're pushing Doom very hard because he's going to be a big part of the MCU coming in the next couple years. So we're going to get Doom. He's going to be doing a lot of shit. So in Blood Hunt, if you didn't read Blood Hunt, Doom has taken over as the Sorcerer Supreme. It's a pretty cool moment of him taking over. Basically, Doctor Strange has to give him the Sorcerer Supreme to save the world. He said, "I'll give it back once I save the world." And he's like, "Yo, yep, yeah." I was like, "I'm Doom is a man of his word." And at the end of the book, and like Strange is like, "All right, give me back the Sorcerer Supreme." He's like, "I haven't saved the world yet. I will give it back once I save the world." So basically, Doom is gonna take over. He's gonna declare himself the ruler. And a lot of countries are like, they're just gonna be like, "All right, go ahead." So he's gonna be taking over the world. And some heroes are gonna be like okay with this because he's like the one scenario where everything's okay and there's peace and prosperity is where Doom is in control. So Doom's going to try to fix a lot of the problems in the world. So this is as a Doom fan, I'm pretty excited because I love of course I love Doctor Doom. They have done storylines where Doom is control the world. So this one is going to be a little bit more in depth. So I'm curious about this. Hopefully they stick to Landia. So let's see who's the creators behind this. So this starts in February. Let's see. There's gonna be a five issue limited series by Ryan North and RB Silva. RB Silva's art is fucking amazing. I'm really excited about it. And Ryan North has been currently writing the Fantastic Four, which has been excellent. It's been really fucking good. So I'm excited about it. And he really knows how to write Doctor Doom. Some writers like modern Doctor Doom, they do not get it, what Doctor Doom is. So they're writing a 5-issue series. This is gonna have ramifications through the whole Marvel comic book universe. He's gonna be basically every corner of the universe is gonna be tainted by Doom. Right here we have a cover for Doom Academy. If you haven't read Strange Academy that came out a couple years ago, it's a bunch of wizards, young wizards and witches and stuff that basically it's like Harry Potter, but for the Marvel comic book universe, like all the little witches and warlocks and stuff. So Doom takes over the academy. He moves them to Latveria. They had a big part in. He actually used them to help save the world during Blood Hunt. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Spider-Man is going to have the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, written by Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness. I love Ed McGuinness's art, and basically the storyline is. Doom, every year, Strange had to fight the armies of the Sidorak. Of course, the Sidorak is Juggernaut's gem. The demon that is part of that gem comes to Earth every year to fight Doctor Strange or fight the Sorcerer Supreme. So Doom doesn't have time for that. So he sets up Spider-Man to fight the battle for him, and he gives him 8 lives to do it. So he gets 8. So it's called it was the 8 Lives of Spider-Man. They had an awesome trailer that came out. So Spider-Man's going to have 8 lives, and he has to use them all to defeat this demon. So that should be fun. Yeah, so it's a lot of Doom stuff. I'm just hoping. I'm really scared about this MCU Doom.
Overload Doom.
I don't like too much Doom. I love my Doom the way he is, like kind of coming in and out. So I'm thinking, what's the status quo going to be after too? But the stuff looks fun. I'm definitely in for it. The Spider-Man stuff looks fun. This Doom Academy looks fun, and I'll read the issues that come out with the individual storyline in the 5-issue series. I'm just really worried about. I don't know. I have a lot of worries about this how it affects the MCU stuff. But yeah, what do you think of all this, man? Doom is getting a big push, man.
Oh, well, I dig it, and I'm glad that it's just the altruistic Doom that we usually get, not the skewed villainous, because we're always seeing it from like the hero's perspective kind of Doom. He's an interesting character. He has a lot of depth to him, and oh man, I'm just every time I think about the MCU Doom, and I'm like, it's fucking Robert Downey. I know he's a great actor. I just feel we're gonna get a lot of Stark, Doomish kind of shit, and how can you not? It's just built into the writing. I just think, as much as they want to push Doom, they're fucking up in a major way with him. It's always gonna be a constant reminder how fucked up, especially every time we see like they're gonna release a new Doom book. It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great, but everybody's gonna think fucking. And this is my issue. There's a whole sect of fans that all they get their comic knowledge from is the movies.
Mhm.
And they're the ones that are going to try to tell you that this is the way Doom is. Oh, well, it's not the way it was in the movie.
That's one, like, that's the one thing, like, yeah, I'm worried about.
It's
I'm worried
just,
about,
it's the
I'm worried
arguments
about
that you
these
have when it comes
fanboys.
to the, yeah.
I'm worried about these RDJ fanboys who are going to be like, oh, that's Doom. Like, I'm a big Doom fan now because RDJ's Doom.
Yep.
Like, that worries the fuck out of me. Like,
well, hopefully they read it and then realize, like, well, why are they doing this? But it's just sometimes people can't put their bias aside. That's one thing that really irks me. You know, it's just like you got to get from an extreme informed position sometimes. You know, just get informed. And this is all Marvel's doing a great thing right here. They're informing folks. Oh, we're having fun. Wow, I can hear double.
there you go. Ah, no. Oh no, what's happening? What the fuck is happening?
You're getting feedback from the mic there, not from me.
Sorry, I was trying to do something and you ruined everything.
Yeah, it's just